Man, a walking and running simulator. Those were literally my first thoughts when I saw the gameplay of Death Stranding. There was just no way I was going to enjoy this game. Well, my first foray into a Hideo Kojima title, and wow, I am hooked. That walking and running simulator, well, it's got a lot going under the surface. This is going to be my quick review of Death Stranding on GeForce Now. So this is easily one of the tougher games that I've ever covered because a lot of what's happening in Death Stranding is really tied to the story. I surely don't want to spoil that for you, but in essence you're Sam Bridges. You must navigate a country and world devastated by the Death Stranding that has driven most of humanity in hiding. The game's essentially like a giant mystery. Your job is simply to be a courier navigating through the rough dangers of things like BTs, these dangerous ghost-like figures you can't really fight back against. And of course, what would a post-apocalyptic be without other humans who are up to no good? The gameplay is really transferring this cargo, and that could be the difference between rebuilding the world. You'll be managing your weight. If it's too heavy, you can't move. Redistribution will be key, and if you don't get it right, you'll slip. The game's immersion really sucks you in, even when you're just simply going from one area to the next. The game is just really well done. The story is so riveting that this game will almost have you forgetting that it's a glorified running simulator. But it does more than that. Going from place to place is really never the same thing twice, because most times you'll be facing unique obstacles, even if it's just simply climbing a new mountain. I surprisingly really enjoyed the gameplay, and well, the story just draws you in big time. But ultimately, is this a great game for playing in the cloud, specifically GeForce Now? Well man, my first big title of the year with GeForce Now that is new. Couldn't have been a better ride. With that said, I'm gonna start this off with the biggest downside. That is, on GeForce Now, you can't go past the 1280 by 720p resolution, which is odd considering that it was running on a 2080 GPU. This was easily the biggest bummer that I noticed within the first 5 minutes of playing the game. As I went further though, running through the cutscenes and traveling with Sam across the landscape, even at this reduced resolution, the game still looks gorgeous. I was honestly shocked at how well it did look, but not only did it look great, it also ran really well. In all my hours playing on GeForce Now, never once did the game give me any hiccups whatsoever. And not only did it not give me any hiccups, but the game always stayed above 60 FPS for me, even monitoring it after many hours. The game is also a behemoth of a storage eater, with over 60 gigs to download, so unfortunately, I didn't get to see a side-by-side comparison with how it ran with my PC to test those visuals, but that is because the game size is just too big for me personally and I couldn't swing it, which is why I was even wanting to play this game through GeForce Now, and in this particular case, it really became the perfect cloud solution. With that said, even playing in the comfort of laying on my couch, on my bed, with my phone, playing a game like Death Stranding Mobile was just mind-blowing. Really showcases what cloud gaming, and in particular here, what GeForce Now can do. Now moving real fast to the controls, both keyboard and mouse felt great. Once again, I never felt any latency or any lag of any kind. Then jumping from that to my Razer Kishi using a gamepad, I never felt any issues there either. I would definitely say feel confident in playing with your input of choice. Overall though, do I recommend you grabbing Death Stranding for a cloud platform like GeForce Now? And my answer to that is absolutely. The game is just wonderful from both a gameplay and story point of view. It plays and runs great in mobile settings, and it was a delight for me to jump into one of the bigger titles that I've gotten to test on GeForce Now that has launched this year. 100% pick up Death Stranding if you're wanting to try this game and you only have the ability to play through the cloud. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Sub to this channel for more of your cloud gaming content. I'm Sunny, and I'll see you guys in the cloud.